Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Happy Saturday and happy weekend to you. We are getting close to the end of the Gaius, the Gleeful Fragment events coming to a close with the last few things kind of going live this weekend. So I'm going to get you full context as to what to expect this weekend and as we head into next week to get you caught up on Raid Shadow Legends. So let's get into it. Alrighty, first of all, so as we head into early next week, your 3rd anniversary raid video is going to be disappearing. So, if you wanted to record this to keep this for your future records or something, make sure you do that. But most importantly, you can see over there on the right side of the screen, you want to share the video to get the rewards there, to get the free shard. You can pull it today during 2X Ancients. But also, I don't even believe you actually have to share it. I think you just have to click on the link. I don't know if I'm supposed to advertise that in video, but I believe you just click on the button and it gives you the rewards, whether you want to share it or not. But anyway, make sure you do that in the next few days before that closes out. And obviously, we have got Gaius the Gleeful coming to a close. Now, I did get him yesterday, get it finished, and then I was able to max him out and then get kind of an initial build done here. It's not perfect, it's not optimized yet, but I just wanted to kind of get him built quickly and start playing around with him, and then I can kind of optimize it as I learn more and as I go. So I'm going to dive into getting some of that stuff done today. Hopefully tomorrow, get one of my deep dive champion analysis videos out for you as we head into early next week, and we should have everything live in game that is going on right now for the events. Right now it is Saturday, April 30th, so we are right here. So yeah, everything is live. It's what you see is what you get in terms of getting fragments for the champion. Now, worth noting, if you're doing some assessment on your account and you're only going to get to 85, 90, 95 fragments, it is still worth it to scoop up all the fragments you can get, because they have at least shown us once in the past for like 3 or 4 different fragment champions that they are open to hosting events in the future where it is realistic to acquire some of the fragments for previous events that they have done. So even if you're not going to get to 100, but you can get to 90 or 95, I would still recommend doing that, but you're going to want to make sure you're doing your classic arena stuff, and then champion chase if you're pulling during the 2X Ancients, and then we're going to double dip our ice golem and our dungeon divers that coincide with each other to wrap things up. And then in terms of when the next one will be, back in 2021, the last calendar year, Plarium did 13 fusion/fragment events. So they do it just over a clip of about 1 a month. So I would expect maybe a week or 2 off, and then we'll kind of dive into the next one to keep pace with the normal rotation and frequency of some of these champion events. Then in terms of the shards in game, right now, obviously, we have got 2X Ancients going on. Now, I did a collab with my good friend Coldbrew, talking about maybe should we change how we think instead of just YOLOing everything for a 2X. So if you want to hear that full discussion, I'll link to it right there for you to check out our little 20-minute discussion about when it is maybe most optimal to pull shards and if we should be YOLOing every 2X event. But because of that, it means next week we will get some sort of 10X or guaranteed champion event, probably a 10X since we just had a guaranteed event for Riho. And then after that, we'll go to the next in the rotation. It goes Ancient Sacred Void. So the weekend after next, expect 2X Sacreds if they go by the normal rotation. And then we will also be having a CVC on that same week of 2X Sacreds. But in terms of this upcoming week, I expect it to be one of the more calm weeks we've had in a while, unless we get some sort of crazy news here in the next couple days. But it should be no CVC and no 2X event and no fusion or fragment event live. So it'll be kind of a recuperate week with some sort of 10X going on if I had to guess. But they could always announce something that changes that, and I'll keep you in the loop if I hear anything for sure. Also, as we head into early next week, we will hit the halfway point of the Forge Pass Season 1. And if you're curious where I stand, I am at level 30 right now, and there is a total of 50 levels. So if you wanted to know how my progress compares to yours, that is what it is, and I'm at level 30. There also was, if you didn't hear about it by now, there was a small change in the arena. I know a lot of people were using one-person defenses because there really isn't a reason not to, because you can't even lose enough trophies in one day to kind of get devastatingly pushed down. They did change that from 5 a day to 10 a day, so I don't expect this to really change a whole lot. You still kind of can, we can all farm up our Great Hall and our Magisteel together, but just something I wanted to make sure you're in the loop on is you can lose up to 10 10 matches where your trophies are going to go backwards, but I'm still rocking the one-person defense here, and it is going perfectly fine. And as we head into the end of the month, it is obviously going to be the last day of the Doom Tower. So make sure you dive in there, get those secret rooms done, and get as much progress as you can, because the rotation of the Doom Tower always coincides with the actual month in real life. So as we hit the end of April and then we move into early May, we would get a new rotation of the Doom Tower. So just a reminder to dive in today and get as much progress in the Doom Tower as you can before it resets. Now let's head into the shop and get you caught up on what is going on here. So gonna be our last kind of day or two to decide on the Celebration 3rd anniversary pack, and it is pretty decent. But for those of you that haven't pulled the trigger or forget exactly how this plugged in, let me go ahead and do this really quick. I hate these ones that are like this. There we go. Okay, got that. And then we're going to be going 14 energy refills, and we're going to go 7, 2, and 1 on the shards. So boom, 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 and a 3.15. So you don't get everything right away, but it is worth noting that it is a pretty decent offer because it's up over 3. But you will also on day 1 get 3 ancients to pull during 2x ancients if you are doing that. We know the drill on the monthly pack. Now the chained offer, there are a couple different versions of this, but I do have a screenshot from my good friend Smiley, so we can at least plug in the big version of this and see how it is going to grade out, because they're usually within a few within a few points of each other. And boom, there we go. That is going to be the big version of the offer based on some of the screenshots that I saw of it. It comes out to a 1.62. Costs a lot of money, $220 for 121 ancients. So this chained offer here is not going to be a recommend from me. I would say it really only makes sense for super high spenders that are kind of new to raid. For more of you, for more of the diligent spenders, this would be one that I would want to pass on. And you know, the one that I see here on my account is the smaller version, but they usually grade out within a few points of each other. So even this one here that starts at 30 instead of the bigger one that starts at like 40 or 50, it's probably going to grade out at like a 1.55 to a 1.6, somewhere in there. So either way, this ancient chained offer is going to be a non-recommend from me. Then the other thing to take note of here is the bonus ancient pack. It looks like it has potential on the surface, but given the fact that it has a purchase limit of 3, I bet you it only grades out to like a 1.77 or something. So let's see how close I can guess. No, that's 60. I am not plugging in the silver ones successful today. 1200, no gems, but we get 4 days of XP, which actually is becoming a little bit more valuable recently. The longer raid is out, more people are kind of running out of their stock of these days of XP. Energy refills of 8, and then we're going to go down to 22 ancient shards, and boom. Okay, so 22, let's input the price right here of 40. What did I say, 1.77? Yep, it's a 1.83. Whenever they have a purchase limit of 3, it's typically in that 1.7 to 1.85 range, somewhere in there. If it's purchase limit of 1, I would be like, okay, this is one that we really need to check out because it might be like a 2.5 or something. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really seeing anything in the shop today that would be super noteworthy in terms of spending, except for the Celebration 3rd anniversary pack that is going to be ending soon, which is actually pretty decent compared to what we typically see in game. So alrighty, good luck on wrapping up your Gaius the Gleeful fragment events and getting him built. And like I said, I'm gonna get to work on producing some content on him, getting an infographic and some of that basic stuff out. But I'm gonna head on over to have a fun stream where you know, just like last weekend where I had a poker event with some of the content creators. I'll link to that right here if you missed the highlights of that, where we hang out and just kind of talk about raid, talk gaming, and play some cards. I'm gonna try to do that again today. I don't know if there will be as many people there, but whoever wants to show up and play some cards, I'm going to kind of put the word out to the content creators. So if you'd like to pop in and say hi, I will put a link down below in the pinned comment indicating if I'm still live or not. And otherwise, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.